Hi everyone, welcome to BuildIt's Blender Physics Simulation tutorial. This is part 5 in our Intro to Blender series, and today we'll be going over how to do a simple class simulation. So simulations are easy ways to make realistic movement that's already built into Blender, which makes your lives a lot easier. So today, let's make a creepy ghost. We're a little late for Halloween, but this is a good way to see how you might make clothes in Blender. So I am just going to make a sphere, and this is what the cloth will go on top of. So let's do Shift A for a plane and make that plane pretty big so that it can flow down around the sphere. In edit mode, I'm going to just subdivide this a ton. So let's say even like 50 so that we can get like a smooth looking cloth. So I'll do the same on the other axis. And then you can go on the properties bar all the way at the end. There's this bouncing ball called physics. In here, there's all different kinds of physics simulations that are built into Blender. For the sphere, I'm going to hit collision, so that's going to make sure that the cloth interacts with the sphere instead of going right through it. For the cloth, I'm going to hit cloth, and then here are all the different things that you can affect in the material. Cloth collision, I'm just going to play with these just a little bit. You can always go back and do this after you've done the simulation so that you can play around with how it's interacting with the ball. I'm going to also do self-collision so that the cloth itself doesn't go through itself. And then when I'm ready, I'm going to hit bake. So this might take a while. Okay, so now you can see that if you scrub through the timeline, you can see how it looks. So I kind of like it here. I'm also going to do it smooth so it looks a little bit more like a ghost. Okay, so let's say we wanted arms on our ghost. Then we can do something called pinning. So I am going to free this bake, but it's going to keep all of my settings here. So if I were to hit X, it would also reset everything, but then all of my settings would go away. I'm going to move it down a little bit. And then I'm going to decide where my arms are going to be. So let's say one here, one here. In this tab in the properties bar called data, I'm going to go under vertex groups, hit plus, and then it's adding a group. So give it a meaningful name like ghost arms, and then hit assign. And then in the physics simulator, you can hit pinning, then hit ghost arms, and then you can give it like a certain stiffness. We can play around with that in a little bit as well. And then hit bake, and just wait. Okay, now let's see the result. So they're a little tall. Okay, so I'm going to go into sculpt mode and just smooth this down. So go back to edit mode, select your ghost arms, and then remove them so that we can set our new ghost arms. So here, let's have one, and here, let's have one. Gonna hit assign. I'm gonna hit assign, and then go back to my physics simulator. Just make this one. Make this very bendy. and then we'll bake and see what happens. So here after it baked, you can see that the kind of arms are in place, kind of like it like this. Looks very ghostly. So then I'm just going to make sure I'm lighting everything properly. So let's actually just do a spooky kind of look. Set my materials. And then you can set the camera. And then go to render. And then finally go to image, save as image, and save that where you'd like. And there you have it. That is the class simulator in Blender. We hope you try this out and try out all of the different other physics simulators in Blender as well. Thanks for watching.